Hey peeps, we are back. We are talking SWV and Xscape, the Queens of R&B, Season 1, Episode 2. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. So the show picks up right where it left off. We see Tasha and her mom. They're all outside in the yard. The camera crew is outside because, Miss Gloria has put everybody out. Miss Gloria has really taken it to a whole nother level. I am really disgusted with this lady. You cannot take sides on something like this. When one child is clearly crying and screaming that your other child stole from them, you cannot sit here and act as if nothing ever happened. You can't continue to go on and on and on about, oh, what you're saying is lies, you're lying, you're this, you're that. You know that she knows there's more to the story. You know by the way she is behaving that money was stolen, in my opinion. And the way she keeps trying to get her to stop talking about it and get rid of the camera crew, it just goes to prove Miss Gloria, in my opinion, knew all about this. She knew everything about it. A mother who didn't know about this would have been completely shocked and would have started asking multiple questions. She would not have just said, oh no, she wouldn't do that. Oh my gosh, you're disrespecting me. You're acting up. Get out my house. None of that. A mother who didn't know about this alleged theft is absolutely asking questions. She is saying, everybody freeze, stop. What? What money? Who took it? How did they steal it? Where did the money come from? When did this happen? All the questions, how, when, where, why. And then turn to the daughter who's accused of stealing, and then you would say, girl, what do you have to say for yourself? Did you take your sister's money? She's not doing any of that. She know good and damn well that they stole that girl's money. Allegedly, in my opinion. I don't know these people. What I thought was funny is when the show moved over to Lily to give us a little bit of background on Lily, who I think is adorable. I really like her. She's offering her sister some coffee and they're in like tea bags. And her sister said, coffee comes in bags? And I was thinking the same thing. I didn't know that coffee came in like a tea bag situation. And, I love tea. I drink tea all the time. My favorite tea is Lady Grey. But no, ma'am, I don't want my coffee in a bag. I really don't. Anyway, they laugh, they talk, and they, fill us in on her upbringing and how she lost both of her parents at a very young age, and how her sister helped raise her and her siblings, and how she had a child at the age of 15. And wow. All I can say is wow. Lily has really done amazing with her life. She has survived through so many different changes and challenges in her life. She raised a child. She was able to form a career that is lasting. They are still traveling and performing 50 to 100 shows a year. I mean, she should definitely be patting herself on the back. I really like this Lily. I think she's adorable. She is definitely somebody that I would hang out with. Now, would I let her make me some biscuits? No, ma'am, because you don't know how to open the container. But I would definitely hang out with somebody like Lily. So I think I'm out of order, but I'm just going by memory. So we see Taj go spend a little time with Tamika, and she breaks down to her a little bit after she explains to her the situation with her mother. The fact that she feels that her mother doesn't love her as much as she loves Latasha, and that she has always had to side with Latasha throughout her whole life, including in the group and in group decisions, in order to feel love and support from her mother, it truly hurt my feelings. I was devastated by this. There is no reason that one sister should be pitted against the other. There's also no reason for one sister to have to go with what the other sister does for her entire life. It's not okay. It's like her mother put her in the back seat and said she can never come up front because that's Latasha's space. You know what I mean? One thing that I absolutely love about my relationship with my sisters and my mom is that we all know that we are loved. We all know that she's going to listen. We all know that she's not just going to say, you have to do it Pia's way. She's not going to do that. She's going to tell each and every one of us. My mom has 4 of us, 3 girls and 1 son. And I will say my brother's quite spoiled because he was the baby. But anyway, she never pits us against each other, and she never tells us that we have to pick sides, and she never picks sides. And not only that, she's always told each one of us to do what makes us happy. Go for all of our hopes, wishes, and dreams. She's always been there to support our hopes, wishes, and dreams. She knows that each one of her children are different. Maybe we were all raised in the same household, but we all have our own mind, our own thoughts, our own wants and needs. And she's there to nurture all of those. And I don't get this from Miss Gloria. I don't see that. I agree with Taj when she says that Miss Gloria needs to be the one who is trying to bridge the gap, not trying to keep them separated, not picking sides like this. She is doing too damn much. And I want Tamika to know that it is okay to cry. It is okay to stand up for yourself. It is okay to speak out. I think that she needs to continue to speak out on this. I personally would have Rocky and Latasha and even Miss Gloria, if it came down to it, in a civil court. You're going to give me my money back, and you're going to pay me the money that I had to pay for the taxes on the money that you stole from me, allegedly. If I was her, that's exactly what I would do. And her saying that Miss Gloria told her that they needed the money, all the while she's got a child in college and she's pregnant. I think she needs her money too. Give me a damn break. Miss Gloria is doing too damn much and not enough at all. And also, I would like to suggest that maybe you get some therapy, Tamika. You have been put through trauma, in my opinion.
I've been talking to you about it. You know they stole my money. Ain't nobody stole my money. You know they did. You know they did. You still acting like you don't know. Cut the cameras off.
I told my mom, and she was like, well, you don't know what she was going through at the time. Maybe she needed the money. I was pregnant with our money. And my daughter Ocean was in college at the time. But she might have needed the money.
All I want you to know, you're wrong. You don't want to humble yourself down. You don't want to listen to your mama. You don't want to hear that you hurt your sisters deeply. And you don't have enough God in you to calm yourself down and listen to righteousness. And if I hear you jumping on your sister, ain't nothing in this world would keep me from kicking your tail.
Let me tell you, my whole entire life, I've taken up for my sister. My whole entire life. I would never.
I know, honey. I know. If you're gonna sit there and choose a side as a mom, what are you telling the daughter that you're not choosing? It's not fair. Mama needs to step to the side and let these girls work this out. Make it right with your mom.
We should get new management.
I don't know anything that this management company has really done. So I'm like, why are we putting up with this?
They're very good friends with my sister and her husband.
But how do you feel about it, period?
I need to pray about it.
Pray about it, okay.
What will it take for you and Tamika to put this issue to bed?
What are you whispering over there to her, Rocky?
If she don't have him around, she's not gonna give you an answer.
My thing is, you said you wanted to talk about it and discuss it. We're here to talk, so let's just go ahead and talk about it and try to get through it.
We have so many different issues, and all we do is just sweep them under the rug. We never address them.
I just don't want us to keep going through the back and forth if we don't have to. Let's like try to nip some of the shit in the bud that we know that we can fix, buckling down and putting our personal to the side.
Because what we got to talk about is my mama, and I'm not doing this in front of everybody.
Your mama?
I'm not doing this. Our mother.
It's like you come in and you have a chip on your shoulder.
Your boyfriend be over here too?
That ain't none of your business. It's personal.
You be humping?
I'm gonna open the word up on you in a minute.
Pinpointed, she was supposed to go solo. You went solo.
The thing is, she's never gonna own that.
She can't get past who you've become and who she didn't become.
changing management, trying to figure out whatever we're gonna do with SWV, and we waiting on Tasha to pray.
So then they have this meeting, and honey, listen, I need me some of those mimosas. I need those mimosas. You know, and Tiny talking about she's not rich, but she's got 5 houses. Girl, you are rich. Quit playing with us. Anyway, I love Tiny. I think she is the salt of the earth type of person. She is hilarious, and I love seeing her in her mommy role. I just like her a lot. So she plays the voicemail that her mom sent her, and I would just like to say that I start to like Miss Gloria less and less every time they talk about her. Every single time. Ma'am, you are talking about she's not being righteous. You know what? When she sees some righteousness, then maybe she'll follow that. Give me a break, ma'am. You are not being righteous, upstanding. You're not even being smart. This is ridiculous. Miss Gloria, you are not right. I have no idea why she is standing up on the altar like she is right. She is wrong. You've done me wrong. It's a disservice, a disjustice. Girl, get the hell on. Kick rocks, Miss Gloria. I don't know why they're sitting around even talking about business with this lady. I need to show her her walking papers. She gets there, and yet again, she's got this lackadaisical attitude. She don't really give a damn. They can't really even talk business because she wants to talk to her sister privately. We need to discuss how you disrespected my mama. Now that's the problem. She is both of your mothers. Now listen, every now and again I'll say, you know, my mama, and my siblings will all look at me and they'll say at the same time, she's our mom, and then we all start laughing because it's kind of a joke because I'm the oldest and she was my mama, you know, for 6 years before those other people showed up. Anyway, oh, I miss those days. Anyway, it was a joke. They know she's our mama. I'm sharing her with them. Anyway, you know, they're talking about getting new management, trying to find some new bookings, doing this one night only show with SWV, which could parlay into a whole series of shows, and she gonna pray on it. Okay. 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 Now, while you praying on it, okay, while you praying on it, we're going to be down at the law offices of We Don't Give a Shit, and we're going to draft up a termination notice for you, okay? Share that with your rackety negative ass husband and Miss Gloria. We are through. You cannot do this. You are holding them hostage. You are holding SWV hostage, and they haven't done anything. They're just trying to collect their money and live their life. You are too petty. Don't nobody give a shit about what you and Miss Gloria and your negative ass husband is talking about. Jeez, they are pissing me off and I don't even get a check. Man, if I could carry a tune. Oh, I'd audition for the Xscape group. I'm serious. I can keep the peace and whip up a nice drink. I'm just saying. Now, we get to Taj's house, and the first thing I do is smile, okay? Taj is coming home from performing, and she is hugging her family, and I laughed because the way she was hugging her son is the way I hug my son when he comes home from college or when I go there to see him. I hug him as if I hadn't seen him 2 weeks earlier. You know, that boy is my life. Anyway, I was loving it. They are just a cute little family. And she was talking about how she moved to Tennessee for love. And I said, you know what? I'd move anywhere for love. I'm just saying. I'm with that. Okay, she moved to Tennessee, married to her famous football husband, Eddie George. She's got this baby who is their love child. You know, they are living the dream. Okay, I'm here for that. They are super cute. But then we go to Coco's house, and listen, Coco can sing everybody down. Do you hear me? I think she can sing down all the girls in Xscape. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, get rid of Latasha. Bring the 3 girls of SWV into the group and y'all just create a new super group. You know what I mean? That would be one hell of an album, one hell of a concert. A super group. I'm here for that. Anyway, we see her with her son and her mom. And listen, her mom is hilarious. Her mom says, stay out of my business when it comes to me and my man. Don't make me open up the word on you. Anyway, they are super cute. It turns out that her mom taught her how to sing. Her mom used to be a in-session singer, and she used to back up the great Luther Vandross. Okay. I love that guy. Anyway, now Coco's son, he also sings, and she has another son who does emo rapping, which I think I know what that is, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, I love that this family is so supportive. They thought he was going to be a dentist, but he changed his mind and decided he wanted to use his vocal talents instead. What I appreciate about this family is you can tell that her mom is her number one cheerleader. And you can tell that Coco is the number one cheerleaders for her sons. And that's how you parent. That is how you do it. Your children may not be doing what you wanted them to do, but they are doing what makes them happy. They are safe. They are healthy. And that is what matters. Coco's mom wanted her to sing the gospel, but she didn't. She went the R&B route, and her mom is still there with her, supporting her. She wanted her son to be a dentist, but he decided he wanted to sing, and she is there supporting him. That is what parents do. We may not get all of our wants and needs from our kids. They may not do everything we want them to do, but are they healthy? Are they happy? Are they living their dream? If the answer is yes to all of those, hands off. All I'm doing now is praying for you and cheering you on. I am your number one fan, period. That's all I'm saying. Take notes, Miss Gloria. Now listen, you get over to Rocky and Latasha's, and you know, they want to pull Candy into this. Oh, Candy must be jealous of her. Candy didn't like that she was doing all that lead singing. Oh my goodness. You know, I was going to leave the group and I got me a solo deal. And then all of a sudden Candy got a solo deal and her album came out and mine got pushed back. Look, this is ridiculous. They were on two different labels. They were both artists. Candy's album got released, yours didn't. That doesn't have anything to do with Candy. Absolutely nothing to do with her. She has no power over at your record label who is paying for your album to say, hey, I'm over here on this other record label. You guys have not invested a damn dime in my album, but I would appreciate it very much if you could stop hers, put that on the shelf, and don't let it ever come out. No, ma'am. That was some other reason that your album didn't come out. Leave Candy the hell alone. Now, it has been years since you and Candy have been doing all this feuding and everything. You have just celebrated your 27th wedding anniversary. It is past time to grow the fuck up. Past time. I mean, seriously, let it go. This is about the fans. This is about the music. This is about the camaraderie. This is about the culture. This is about the check. Not about Latasha and Rocky and they negative bullshit. Be gone. I'm telling you, honey, I'd fire their asses. Then they run down to Motown Gospel down there in the Tennessee. Okay. And she's trying to get a solo gospel album. Let me tell you something, ma'am. I am a fan of the gospel music. You know, I'm more of the praise gospel than the worship gospel, but there's a few worship gospel songs that I like as well, but I'm more of the praise kind of girl. Anyway, the point is, the people that I like to do the praise music, they don't act nothing like you. And they don't act like your husband. You and your husband are negative Nancy's, and you're rude and bitter and selfish. I don't want my good praise music coming from nasty, negative, bitter, selfish people. I wouldn't buy that album if they told me it was on sale for 5 cents. I don't want the shit for free either. You are negative. I don't like it. I don't love it. I don't want any of it. I'm just saying, and I am starting to be a little concerned that, Latasha, you need to get into some therapy too, because you are coming off as a battered wife. The fact that you cannot sit and do your confessionals alone without that raggedy ass man coming up to whisper in your ear to tell you the words that you are allowed to say is a bunch of bullshit. You are a grown-ass woman. Me as a grown-ass woman, I will love a man, I will marry a man, I will support a man, and I will stand by my man. All of those things, but you are not going to run me, control me, and be my voice. hell to the no. I am never going to stop my light from shining. And your light has dimmed and faded. You are now one person. He is the mind and the voice. No. I say hell to the no. I do me and you do you. But one thing is for sure. I'm the one out here dancing and singing, not you, Rocky. Sit back and shut the hell on up while I do my confessionals. I just don't like that. This show has really gotten me revved up. Oh gosh, I'm in my feelings. Anyway, peeps, get down in the comments and let me know what you think, because I've got to run off and watch episode 3. And until next time, bye.